hi everyone, and welcome back to Adam's Fishing. It's been about a month since I last got out on the bank, and this is a nice little social that I've got with a couple of mates today down on the bigger lake on my club ticket, which I haven't fished for quite a while actually. Last time I fished here, I remember I did an overnighter, completely blanked on the overnighter, and just snuck a fish out at the last minute with some floaters, so to save the blank. So I hope I have a little bit more good luck this time fishing on the deck, and I'm able to catch a carp or two. Wouldn't that be great? I've already set the rods up, already cast my rigs out and everything. I'm using the classic Adam's Fishing Snowman rig, which I'm sure if you've watched before, you've seen before. But I've got one out kind of into sort of like the more open water, and one just off to the corner of the island that you can see over there. I wanted to make this video for a couple of reasons. One, I haven't uploaded for a while, and two, I've got a new bit of kit. It's my birthday coming up, and my dad treated me to a brand new bivvy. It's the Cyprinus Typhoon Storm bivvy. I've got it in the background there. I'm going to put that up in just a second actually, and I'll film it. I put it up once in the garden for a bit of practice, had to follow a tutorial on YouTube to work out how to do it, and hopefully I can remember how to do it and pop it up at the back of the swim here. Excellent to be back on the bank. Well guys, I don't know if you could tell on the video, obviously I'll speed it up as much as I can on there, but that took an absolute age to put up. I really couldn't remember how to do it properly. I needed even to get my mate James in to try and help me work it out. It is up now, and it looks really good, and that's great and everything, but there was a problem. Let me show you. This bit here, here, is what kind of holds the whole thing together. It fans out the poles and then the support poles here, and the problem is as I put it together, I heard a crack here and something has snapped, and it's hanging on by a thread, to be honest. So if this whole thing collapses at some point in the night, I wouldn't be too surprised. I had read this was potentially a bit of a problem with this model. I just really gutted that it happened to me, because I was being really careful not to have that happen. And it went and happened, so I'm going to need to get a replacement part for that, if I can get a replacement part. I'm not really sure. It looks like it's all kind of fabricated together as part of the bivvy, so whether that's fixable or not, I don't really know. I really hope so, otherwise it's been a great big waste of money. I've dealt with Cyprinus before and they've been pretty good on their customer service side of things, so hopefully I can contact them and get that resolved. Other than that though, that's home for the night, the Cyprinus Typhoon Storm. And if we come around a little bit, you can see it's quite a cool sort of like fanning out system of the various ribs there that give it the structure. The couple of storm poles that it comes with on the front here, and actually if I just put you in there for a sec, I don't know if you can see, but there's a zip-in ground sheet to stop those pesky rats from getting in, which I quite like. So yes, I do really like it. I'm looking forward to spending the evening and the night in there. I just wish I hadn't heard that cracking sound and noticed that bit of damage when I was putting it out, because it definitely is going to need to be sorted. Just something else to sort out, never mind. Hey, for now I can kick back and relax. Baits are in the water, and there's every chance of catching a carp. Lovely day for it too, fantastic. Well guys, I may have broken my new bivvy. but I have to say, totally worth it. I've landed this 18-pound beautiful scaly mirror, an absolute beauty. I'm made up with this fish. Whew, biggest fish I've caught for quite a while as well, and a really amazing scale pattern on her. There she is, absolutely brilliant, blown away. I'm going to slip this one back, get those rods reset, and see if maybe I can catch another one. Absolute magic. Well, it's night time now, guys. It's 10 p.m. and I'm sorry I haven't done a great deal of filming in this session. It's just I've been having a good social with the lads, and we've been having a natter and just enjoying kicking back and relaxing on the bank. Unfortunately, it hasn't been particularly prolific in terms of the fishing. Of course, I caught that one fish, and man, I'm absolutely made up with that one. It's a real beauty. But since then, we've all had the odd bleep here and there, but nothing that's developed into another proper bite. So everything's redone now, ready for the night time. I am absolutely shattered and ready to turn in for the night. But yeah, both rods now are out towards the island because the left-hand rod, which was out into slightly shallower water, was just getting bombarded by tufties, and they just kept on and on and on and on picking up my my free baits there. So I thought, well, what I'll do is put both in roughly the same spot, and where that where my one fish did come from, for the night, and see if the carp gods smile upon me and grant me another fish. Wouldn't that be great? Really happy to have caught the one, to be honest, but another one would just be the icing or the cherry on top. So yeah, the new Bivvy, fantastic, spacious, clean. Won't stay clean for long, I don't suppose. But yeah, I do like it. I am impressed with it overall. I am disappointed in that weak spot that has broken, but I'm sure I'll be able to get that sorted. I'll keep you posted on that, and we'll see. But yeah, for now, I'm going to get myself into the sleeping bag, which is something I don't normally do actually, but I'm absolutely shattered. I usually just sleep on top of the sleeping bag, head torch on and everything like that. But this time I'm going to get into the bag and try and actually get some shut-eye. And if I get a bite, I'll know about it. My alarm will go off, and I'll be out there like a shot. Oh, it's been a long day. Right, night everyone, and I'll catch up with you either with a nice big fish to show you in the night, or sometime in the morning. There we go then, guys. It took all night, but I finally got my second bite. This time on the left-hand rod, so the other rod, and it's just about 5:30 in the morning, and this one screamed off about 10 minutes ago. So absolutely thrilled to have caught another one. Nowhere near as big as the first one, but a nice plump little common carp anyway. Really chuffed with that. I'm absolutely shattered, didn't get much sleep. A lot of single bleeps from this same rod through the night. But finally, I got the bite. Cool little fish, very dark. Really nice dark coloured one, this one. I'm going to slip her back, get that rod reset, probably try and get a little bit more sleep. Absolutely magic. Well then guys, for baits this time I've been using something a little bit new, never tried them before. It's the CC Moore live system, which I've had in the freezer. I never use freezer baits, but I got these freezer baits actually as a gift, a 5 kilo bag of CC Moore live system. And they've sat in the freezer for quite a while because I've been sort of working through my other bait, my old bait that I was just using normally on normal sessions. And I've just got to the stage now where I've pretty much run out of the old stuff, so I've moved on to the CC Moore live system. As I say, never used freezer baits before, didn't really know how to, you know, what to do with them really. So I looked into it a little bit, and what I decided to do with these was I took half the bag and defrosted them and air dried them for actually a couple of days, and then soaked them in some matching liquid mixed with water for about 48 hours before the session. So if I just move this down here, you can see they end up in this nice sort of syrupy liquid, and the baits themselves are super soft, and they're obviously quite attractive to the fish because I've managed to catch a couple. And yeah, the really lovely smelling bait. This whole sort of like syrupy mixture just smells absolutely delicious. Honestly, you feel like trying one yourself, to be honest. So yeah, that's the bait that I've been catapulting out, and I probably put out about 1.5 kilos over the course of yesterday afternoon, maybe even 2 kilos over the course of the afternoon and just before bed. And I've still got probably about more than a kilo left there. Now, the wife really doesn't want me putting it back in the freezer, although if I've got a fair bit left over, I don't want to waste it, so I probably will. Just for those who are interested, this is what I've been using on the hook end. It's my snowman rig, and what I've got here is a CC Moore live system hard hooker topped with a 12mm Manila pop-up from Sticky. I have got the matching airball pop-up to the live system there, but when I tried it out on a little tank test at home, a little bleep on my left hand rod there. When I tried it out on the tank test at home, the airball pop-up was too buoyant. It lifted the whole hook off of the deck, so that was no good. But this just balanced out just perfectly for me. And what I have there is a size 7 Fang X microbarbed hook, about 8 inches of a coated braid, just stripped back before the hook, and I finish it with an anti-tangle sleeve. That's what I've been firing out there on the rods, and it's caught me those couple of fish. And what I do is I just take a little PVA mesh bag and just thread it down there before the cast and just pull the hook point into it to avoid that hook point fouling on anything as it goes down towards the lake bed. But yeah, so that's on the hook. In this bucket here is what's gone out as free offerings, and what I'm going to do now is just catapult out a couple of pouches of these just to freshen things up over the spot, and see if I can't winkle one more lovely carp out before I have to call it a day. By the way guys, new catapult as well. This is the ESP Megapult. I absolutely love it, definitely recommend. You can get loads of boilies in that pouch and you can fire them a fair old distance. I borrowed my friend James's the other week because my old one snapped, and I thought, yeah, I've got to get myself one of those. So yeah, check them out, ESP Megapult, really chuffed with that. Well guys, you can see the sun is absolutely blazing behind me. It's now nearly 8 AM and I haven't had any further action. I did redo both rods and they're cast out to the corner of that island over there, which is where both of my bites have come from. And I did pull out a few free offerings too, but nothing has tempted another bite, unfortunately. So I haven't got that much long left of this session, probably only half an hour or an hour, and then I'm really going to have to start packing up and getting on my way. But it's been brilliant to get out here, great to catch a couple of fish, and I'm really especially chuffed with that 18-pounder. What a magical carp that was. So brilliant. Great to try out the new Bivvy too. It looks like, now that I've packed it down, it looks like the part that has snapped is a replaceable part. So hope, fingers crossed, Cyprinus will be good about it. I'll get a replacement from them and I'll be back in business. If I don't catch anything else, this will probably be it from me. So I'll say thanks so much for watching. It's great to see all the comments and all the likes on YouTube. Really appreciate it, guys. And hopefully I'll catch you again really soon.